Hello, everybody. I'm so excited. This is Millie in the City with Beyond Me, the show, and I am in heaven. Well, directing, casting, actress, actor, heaven. I am with. Sorry, I'm so excited you're here. Oh my goodness. I am with the phenomenal Simone Walker Casting Agency. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
See, the Simone Walker
I
fits
just
you.
bring it out. No.
Yes, it fits you. I
like
love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Simone Walker Casting Agency. What's that all about?
Well, it was something that the God-given talent that I have, that I just used. Everybody has gifts, and so God gave me that gift. And from you do your high school plays,
right?
But it really didn't bite me until I was at Evangel Cathedral Productions, and I went on stage, and I'm like, yeah, I like this. The lights.
Yeah, that was my next question. Because I'm like,
yes.
When did it? Like, were you doing something and it just said, boom?
I was acting all along,
Okay.
but really got into doing my own thing and developing my own business and bringing it together then.
Okay.
I did that for a couple of years, and then I started coaching other actors and started doing more independent films. And like, Lord, this is really what I like to do. I like to educate people who want to get into the industry, of the pitfalls of the industry, and how people will take how they prey on new actors and just to get their money. Really can't do anything for them. And so that's how that was birthed. Simone Walker Casting
After
was
birth?
It was birth.
Gotta see the movie.
A painless, it wasn't pain. It wasn't painless, but it wasn't physically painful, So,
right. So, and because I had to write these questions down because I have so many. Because I'm just excited just to be here.
I'm excited you came.
Did your parents? Did someone in your family say, "Wow"? She was acting when she was 2.
They said wow all the time. And my brother is an actor.
Okay.
He went to the Georgetown Conservatory School of the Dramatic Arts.
Oh wow, that's a
and
long
graduated.
time.
Yeah, it's a long time. I practiced it. Okay.
All right.
So he was always into acting also, and so in following him, and he was teaching me and some things about actors and what not to do, and done a lot of his productions that he did. I just picked it up.
Okay.
And so my parents, I was always that one. My father, just from the pulpit, it just.
Oh, he's from the pulpit.
That's where the original shake my head came from. My father and me. Yeah.
Did he coin it?
I can't do anything with her. It's just, it's just her. Yeah.
So he should have coined it. He could have been rich.
Oh, pastor was trying to save souls. He didn't even know.
So you're saving souls with your acting. Yes.
I try to. I really try to. And it gives me satisfaction when I'm able to help somebody bypass those pitfalls of the world. So that's what brings satisfaction. And to help them live their dream. And that's how, live their dream came to be my motto.
Right, I saw your motto. I was going to ask you about that. You just answered all my questions.
I'm sorry, I'm used to doing this, I'll stand down.
No, that's okay. So, what was your first movie that you were like, I know the age when you got there, but your first movie you were like,
Movies, again, when I didn't really look at movies as if to say I could be in that.
Right.
But my first film that I did, independent film that I did as a teacher, taught me some interesting things that happened to make it look the way it does.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I was Mrs. Grant, a school teacher, and for the film One Chance.
One Chance.
One Chance, yes.
Okay.
And that was directed by Dwayne Brown.
Okay. And see, you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do, because that was my first.
Excellent.
Film. Excellent. And it just catapulted me. I'm like, I really want to do this, and I did my research on how to find work, and so with all of that experience, how to find work, who's the best agency to look for, manager versus agent, all those things that I teach what is a proper headshot, because people go out and go straight glamour for headshots and get there like, and you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
I would have thought that. I would have thought that.
It's a lot. It's a lot that people don't know. And so God gave it to me, and to be able to share it,
right.
And, you know, that brings me.
So as I was doing my research, I was so intrigued because I saw Raisin in the Sun.
Yes.
And that I had to watch that when I was younger. Part of my little Black history thing my parents made me go see, amongst all the white history, of course. Oh, how was that?
Well, and I've played Beneatha in that.
Okay.
Yes, in Raisin in the Sun, and interestingly enough, I'm partnering with another person, and I'm getting ready to cast and direct A Raisin in the Sun. Nice. Yes, here in the city. So more details to come.
Right, it's a lot of different versions of that. Do you have?
I'm going to go with the original version.
The original version.
Yeah, because I just think classics, everybody has their adaptation.
Right.
But I like the classic presentation of it, because that's what drew people to it. And so I like the way they presented themselves, how it just brought so much power to us and understanding. So I prefer to go back to the original.
You know, I saw the original, so don't laugh me out, because people will laugh me out about this one, but I appreciated the one P. Diddy was in. It brought a different flavor for me, and I liked that they were... that they did that. That's not a good answer.
Well, no, I mean, everybody, there's so many different adaptations, and people like what they like.
Yeah.
Casting is very important whenever you're doing anything.
Yes.
So my core word is believability.
Okay.
So it's from being in the industry and being involved in many films and things like that.
Right. Okay.
That's the first thing I target. They don't look believable.
They don't look.
They don't look that they would fit this, or they would, things like that. But he did a phenomenal job.
I thought he did a phenomenal job. Did he fit? Okay, now it's coming back to me, so I do understand that part. But I thought he did a great job.
Yeah. I mean, when you start comparing this one to that one, then you'll always find something different where they did this better or they did that better. But I think he did a phenomenal job. Felicia Rashad,
Doesn't she always do a
her.
phenomenal?
Yeah.
I wanted to be her when I grew up. I'm still trying to.
I want to be Diane Carroll.
She's
oh my
gorgeous,
gosh, she is my acting shero. I think if I meet her, then I'll lose every ounce of air in my body.
I've had that experience.
That's my core.
When I met Iyanla.
Oh yeah.
I cried.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. I just didn't
her
mean
funny, her
to.
laugh is just.
I didn't mean to, and then I asked her, could I be her beloved? Yes, I did. Yeah, corny, right?
And of course she said, "Of course, darling."
Of course, darling.
Yes.
And I was like, "Thank you." And people are like, you cried. They never let me forget it.
But now you're the beloved.
I am the.
Yes. Yeah. So you can pick it up and carry it.
Now, I looked at the Palmer's Voice, because that's how it all started. It's kind of oddly specific. Why did you start with the voiceovers?
I was on WYCB and WWGB. And from that, again, God gave that talent. And I got into radio because at that time, I wasn't doing any of this.
Okay.
And a friend of mine a guy I was dating was on the radio. And I'm not going to give his name.
Give it. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Remember we talked about that. No.
It's scandal. No. And he was doing a radio show, and he asked me to do a voiceover for the school, University of the District of Columbia.
Okay.
And I said, okay. And it all started with that one line. And remember, students, UDC is the smart choice. And that's what it was.
I've heard the line.
His general manager heard it on the air. She didn't know I was doing it, and she heard it on the air. She's like, "Who's that?" And he was frightened.
Because you don't know.
Who are you bringing in the studio?
Right.
Who are you putting on the air? And he told her, and she's like, ask her if she would do the Thanksgiving gospel special.
Wow.
And at one point, I lost all the breath in my body.
Yes.
And I said yes. And he was there with me, and I sounded a mess, opened the mic, totally fall apart, and, the whole 9 yards.
Yes.
And Don Miller from WYCB heard
Yes.
me on there, and he asked me to come into the station, and I started at WYCB overnights on Friday nights.
Friday nights. All right,
Friday
we're going to take a
nights.
quick break and
Yes,
we'll be right
ma'am.
back.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, this is Nikita.
And Sharon.
And this is XO7 Entertainment Report.
We're back with Beyond Me, the show. I'm your host, Millie in the City, and I'm here with the Simone Walker Casting. Can I say agency? Can I put that word on there or
Sure.
not? Okay, I'm so excited that you're
Yes.
here. Thank you for speaking to me. Now, I know some of the things that you do, but can you just tell me a little bit more about Simone Walker Casting?
Absolutely. We are here in Laurel, Maryland,
Okay.
which I absolutely love, the city right here by the lake.
Yes.
Free parking, which was always, because
always a problem.
I've gone on so many auditions and things like that, and the parking, you have to pay to park, you have to find it, it's in the city, and da-da-da-da. So that was one very important factor for me, free parking. And we offer workshops for actors. I offer individual one-on-ones with actors,
One-on-ones.
coaching,
Okay, coaching.
monologue preparation,
Monologue
confidence.
preparation.
So
me a
each
little bit about
actor
that.
has to have a monologue. So when you go on auditions and they say, do you have a monologue? You should have something prepared. And a monologue is just
Okay.
a 1 to 3 minute presentation from some movie. Mine is from Diary of a Mad Black Woman when she gets
Of
back
course
at
it
Charles.
Of course it is. Yes, loved it. Seen that 20 times.
But I chose that because it shows so many different emotions.
Okay.
And so when a director looks at you, they can see how you transition from one, like she smiled, like, and then she went right back to angry.
Yes.
So that's the reason why I chose that. And she
Favorite part
gave
of
it
the
to
movie.
you. Wasn't it awesome?
It's one of my favorite. The other
It's a
one was the
powerful.
church scene, but wait, well, I digress. I've seen all the movies. We'll get back to the interview, but I get so much heat because I defend Tyler Perry like I know him. I defend his movies, and I've gotten in so many arguments because of him.
Well, you don't need to defend him.
I know I don't, but I do
don't,
because people make me
because-
so mad when they hate him. I mean, they just make me so mad.
He's living his life.
Like it's
And
golden.
he's doing well. You know, if people are going to like whatever you do, they're going to like everybody. They're going to dislike. Somebody's going to dislike you. So
Yeah, we dislike him.
yeah,
and
that's one thing. I had to disconnect what I
Okay.
hear out in the public
Right.
as opposed to who I am and what I have been given, what my job is, what I'm supposed to do. So that's why I don't get into arguments about Tyler Perry. I hosted his first play here in D.C.
Did you?
I did, even before Medea was born. I was standing backstage talking to Joe, and it was him. I'm like, that wasn't fair.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, haven't been able to catch him since. Tyler, call me.
Call me. Then I can.
No, call me first.
You know what?
No. Okay, call me. But we offer acting classes, workshops, one-on-one with actors, photography,
Okay.
videography, podcast, production. We have a dry hair and makeup room.
A dry hair.
Because
makeup room?
when people have hair and makeup, people think you can go get your hair washed and the whole 9 yards. This is just styling and makeup.
Okay.
There's a
Oh,
difference.
they get their hair washed.
Some places, yeah, it depends on where you go.
That's a little. I guess you have to get the whole
Well,
shebang done.
you know, you have to say what you have because people will expect to come and get
To come in and get
a
the whole
salon.
shebang.
Yes,
Oh.
yeah, come and get the whole shebang. Yeah, but we get hair and makeup done. The voiceover workshops, which
Okay.
I just had the first one, it was absolutely wonderful.
Oh,
I just had people want to do voiceovers, and so.
I tried it. I sound horrible.
No, you
I tried it. I promise. My
not
voice
your
is-
calling.
No, it's not. My
I
voice.
understand.
I have a radio voice, I guess, but then when I tried it, it was. Won't do it
Wrong
again.
trainer. Wrong trainer.
Good. I can come.
Wrong trainer.
I can
Yes,
come in
ma'am.
your class.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
I'm going to throw this question in just because I am at your studio. I don't think I've ever been to one quite like this. So, this your studio. It's so amazing. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you model it after what you saw in your mind after going to a lot of other studios?
No, actually,
okay.
this is the only studio in the region that offers classroom space, photography, and
Okay.
voiceover studio.
Okay.
Also with a hair and makeup
Okay.
studio. So that was the selling point for me.
Okay.
Because nobody else has this. You go to a
Right.
casting agency, they have a room, you go in there, you
Right.
audition, you leave. That's
Oh
basically
no, this is
it.
a very
They
big,
don't-
beautiful, flush
Yeah,
space.
it is.
Yes.
It was,
So pretty.
and at first when we looked at it, my business partner and I, who is a photographer,
Okay.
Deva Anu Image Media is my business partner.
Okay.
Who is a photographer to many stars,
Yes,
and
okay.
including Debbie Morgan. Her book cover's been on.
Ooh,
His
nice.
photos have been on Oprah Winfrey show, and you know. So
Nice.
yes, he's my photographer and does a phenomenal job at it. So
Okay.
when we looked at this spot, it's like. And when he started working and we started changing it around and pulling up the carpet and getting the glue off the floor,
Okay.
we did
Okay.
all the work ourselves.
You did all the to
We
make
did
it your
all-
own.
We made it our
I
own.
love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Mhm.
Who do you find? Is because as I was just thinking, what I could ask you. So, who do you find makes the best actors or actresses
You mean as agencies,
as people?
as people?
Just who do you find makes the best? Do you think?
I don't have an answer for that.
Okay.
I don't have an answer. I never thought about that. Who makes the best? I just think people who have natural talent.
Natural talent. Okay.
It's not as hard than it is for somebody who wants to do it.
Okay.
And they have no clue how to get there. And some people, it's just not their calling.
I
And some
understand.
people learn and they grow and they do well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, do you find a lot have the natural talent?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. And
Okay.
and because most people who have the natural talent are those who really want to delve into it. A lot of people see Hollywood and think, yes, that's where I want to be. I can do that. It is not. Acting is not.
It does
as
not
easy.
look easy.
Some people really think that, you just talk, you turn, but it's a whole lot to acting. It's a whole lot learning.
It doesn't look easy. At first it did, and I think I was watching, oh wow, that's funny, Django. But then I watched it's got an itch, sorry, my nose. But I watched the movie, but Jamie Foxx was on Oprah. And what was the name of this white guy?
Her show?
No. He in the movie that was the slave owner. He's not coming. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay.
And he said he couldn't really play that. And so Jamie Foxx
It's
said,
hard, yeah.
Jamie Foxx said, okay, don't talk to me anymore. And he was mean the rest of the time, so that he could bring that out. So that just seemed,
And
that
there
you're not
are
that person.
techniques
Okay.
that you work on to
Okay.
bring that character out. Because even Sanaa Lathan had a problem with doing The Family That Prays. She said, I'm just not that mean person.
Right. Oh, I
So,
watched that
but
again the
then-
other day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, love this movie.
Oh, when he hit her. I mean, that's not the greatest part of the movie.
Was not.
But you can see the tricks. He didn't really hit her, and
Right.
being backstage and knowing how that happens, and her flipping may not even been her, but there's techniques
Okay.
that you do as an actor, and that's why acting classes are very important. Acting
Yes.
workshops are very important to understand and get that training, because an actor has to constantly hone their craft.
Right.
You have to practice, you have to go to classes, you have to constantly, because actors audition for everything also.
Okay.
There's some people who just say, I need you in this. And they said, well, I'm not going to do this unless you have that. And that's how Empire came. Taraji said, I'm not going to do Empire without Terrence. So that-
right, she said that. Yes,
But you
she
have
did.
some people who have to audition for things. So it's a constant thing, just because they know what you do, they know
Okay.
how you can do it, they know how good you are. You still have to audition for the role. So acting is a constant training. You have to hone your craft.
So, okay, now my next question is out the window. Just because now I'm wondering, so you're saying that even Terrence Howard or Denzel's my favorite.
He's a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah, I have a couple of the strange favorites that people wouldn't think, but they still go to acting classes? Do you think?
No,
or?
I don't think they go to acting classes because they have reached that plateau. But I think that a lot of actors still have to audition for roles.
They audition.
They audition.
And they constantly
Yes.
are practicing. So there's techniques that
Yeah,
they do.
when you've reached that status,
Okay.
you still have to, because you get a role that you have to go and do your research on. You have to learn
True,
it. You
yes,
have to,
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have to delve into who that person is or what. And a lot of times when I've gone on auditions,
Okay.
and I'm portraying somebody, I'll ask the director, what kind of person is this?
Okay.
Are they mean? Are they nasty? Are they soft-spoken? And it's like, wow, no one's ever asked that, because I want to bring out that character
Right.
as that director visions it. So, yeah, you have to constantly give it. Yeah.
Like I could be here all day.
Yeah.
Because I want to know, when we take this break, we'll come back, because I want to know, have you played someone that it's exactly like you and it was just effortless? So we'll be back.
Okay.
Hey everyone, we're back with Beyond Me, the show. I'm your host, Millie in the City, and I'm here with the illustrious, I see I got this word, illustrious, and Simone Walker casting. Oh, I'm just having such a good time talking to you.
I am too.
Oh my gosh. And so before the break, I was asking you, is there a part that you were on that you're like, oh, that's me? Was it an effortless part you've ever done, you think?
No.
Oh, wow. I thought the answer would be yes.
Every role that I've played has been research and practice. Wow. Which I like because it challenges me.
Yes.
And it develops me better as an actress. So I don't know if I want to do something that's so easy.
Okay.
For
Let me
me.
think about that.
Yeah.
Life is life. So you go through things that you might connect with, is what I was thinking.
Plenty.
Plenty that you connect with.
Being beneath her. Not being married, but being beneath her, the struggle. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh, so I did my research, of course. You wear a lot of hats.
I do.
I mean, they're just hat. And I'm like, yes, you go, girl.
Yeah.
Can you be my shero?
Yeah.
Which hat do you like the best?
I like directing the best.
Oh, that's my next question after that. There we go.
I like directing the best.
Okay.
I love acting. I love teaching. I love training. But I love directing the best. I think that is the strongest gift that God has blessed me with, because I could see things, other people don't. Directors can see things that other people don't see. Their vision, and a lot of most directors' visions are different.
Right.
But I think that's my strongest. I love teaching. I love acting, but directing, yeah.
Have any favorite directors? I have some, but it's probably nowhere near what you would say.
No, because there's so many, because I've
so
learned
many,
and pulled from every person that I have worked with, and I like the Jackie Anderson.
Okay.
She's the kindest, but she knows her stuff.
Okay.
She brings out what I see in an actor.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And so I absolutely love working. She's just the sweetest person that you will find. She just smiles. I've never seen her not smile. Okay. And she takes things in and she gives it. So I like working with her. I like working with Dennis Jones. He's another phenomenal director. So, I mean, I can go on and on and on, but I take something from every director that I work with. Okay. Because I'm a sponge. I'm watching.
I see. I see.
I'm going to use that lingo like I did something.
Oh, I saw that little hint. You like, oh.
I'm going to use that. Yes. And speaking of Jackie Anderson, just to throw this out, we have workshops. We work together also on joint workshops, actor workshops, because she teaches script writing. So script writing.
Script writing, a whole nother ball of wax, isn't
it? It is, because every script is not structured.
Right.
To be, so she can take that idea and help you put it to paper and bring it life out.
So that's what
I have some ideas in my head, and I will be using her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have the ideas in your head, and she is the person to go to get it out in a script?
Yes. To stage
it's a
or
lot more
film.
layers to this than I thought.
Yeah. Because I build those relationships with people who can bring something to what I do.
Right.
So we work together, and working together is a wonderful thing.
I love that. Now you mentioned the workshops. Do you have any coming up, or any specific ones you'd like to talk
My
with us
next
about?
workshop is the voiceover workshop, which is June the 8th, from 1 to 3 right here.
June 8th.
Yes.
8th. That's what
Saturday.
day is that? It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday, yes.
Okay, maybe I might be able to see if maybe I'm wrong.
Yes.
Okay,
Please
and so where is that going to, can you give the address?
It's going to happen right here at the studio, Simone Walker Casting Studio, a new image media, 8309 Cherry Lane in Laurel, Maryland.
Waiting for you
Parking
to
is
give
free.
it.
Yes. Come in the business park, make the immediate right, and we're up on the hill.
Yeah, because my directions, they just took us.
It's very easy.
Keep right. You're like, wait, I just ride. Someone said that to me. I'm like, okay.
Keep If you go right, you'll never go wrong.
See,
I just made that up. Isn't that
you
hot?
Did.
That was hot. I'm gonna use that.
Hey, save that. Write it down. I'm gonna coin it right now. It's funny. So when I saw director, I'm impressed with everything, but I saw director. So my question to you is, which project or what project do you want to delve into next with your director hat on? See, I'm ready.
A Raisin in the Sun.
Okay, so
That is,
just the Raisin in
I
the
always
Sun.
wanted, when I got the studio, and I'm like, oh my gosh, all the ideas, all of the dreams, and all of the projects that I was going to do, and everything just came to me. I wanted to do a classic.
Okay.
Because that would be a challenge.
Right.
But I know I can do it.
Right.
So I was going to do 12 Angry Men. And then
You got enough angry men.
And then, but I was going to do it different.
Different. Okay.
Right. But then, Kennedy Center did it. I'm like, wait a minute, get out of my head.
Right. Yeah,
I have enough people in there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
okay.
Don't
Well then,
tell nobody that.
don't.
He said it. Officer, I don't know. I'm kidding.
Yeah. So I said, okay, I'm going to do A Raisin in the Sun. And my brother directed it. I was in it, so I'm like, I'm going to do it this time.
So it had to be that classic.
Yes.
Okay.
Because people recognize the name, people love the storyline, people love the presentations,
Yeah.
and so I wanted to do something that wouldn't be so hard to bring the people out, because there's always
definitely
you
will be
have
there.
to, yeah, it's always people want to see it, so I said I can do it.
You know when that's going to be? Beyond Me, the show. See, I plugged that in there, guys.
I'm working,
We wanna be there.
I'm working on now confirming all the details with the space. And then I'll put out a casting call, and I'll hold auditions here, and then we'll start rehearsing. And
That's
then
coming.
We'll put
I'm going to come. I'm just going to
Check me out. It's on my website. Yeah.
What is your website? So everybody.
It's on www.simonewalker.com.
It's W. So
And you know,
W's.
you had to learn that in radio, because if you listen, and some people say www, I said, what's a W? W?
Oh.
So they trained us in
Gotcha.
radio. W. www. Yes. Yes.
Can anyone be taught to be an actor or an actress? Do you feel?
No.
Did not know she was going to say that.
There's a role for everyone,
Right.
but not everyone can be taught.
So not everyone can be taught. I just thought you would say yes.
Yes.
You
No.
You said no.
Yes.
What, see, you're not. What are you doing?
No.
I love it. I kind of answered this question for myself, but I wanted to ask you, how do you stay grounded? I just cannot wait for this answer.
God.
Okay. I didn't know you were going to say that either, but because you had to be grounded first
I was
before you
grounded
got
first.
into this business.
Yes.
That's what I
I
thought.
was born and raised in a church. Father was a pastor, so I had the foundation, and I was blessed enough to have both parents until their death. So I always had that structure. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I thought about you being in Laurel, and it's beautiful out here. But I often see people, or I hear people say, "I've got to go to Atlanta. I've got to go to D.C. I've got to go to California." Do you want to stay?
I can't wait for them to say I got to go to Atlanta. I mean, got to go to Laurel.
Okay, so you're going to stay. You're going to stay right here.
I want to stay right here because it's an untapped market.
Okay.
You have agencies all over the place, but you have none here.
I thought
And
about
so
that.
when you have them doing filming, a House of Cards in Baltimore, Maryland,
Did not know that.
Yes, that's what we filmed.
I heard that.
Yes.
So that's a good. I'm gonna binge watch that.
Yes, you'll see me in there. You'll see me in there.
I'm like, oh, I know her. We went out and everything. We went to drinks.
Yeah, so you have casting agencies in Virginia and you have them in Baltimore, but you didn't have a central place here in this area where it's free parking.
She is on the free parking.
I am.
It was free.
It was. It is free. But you don't have something here like that, as well as the other services that we offer. So it's just a blessing that I don't even, don't get me started.
Because
I'm just so grateful that the opportunities that people don't know about, and
Right.
the people who have learned about it, so I'm looking to really, give it, really give it, yeah.
I love that. Now, do you have the team
Yes.
in place that you want at this time to wear all these different hats?
Yes, I do.
I just thought you were going to look for an assistant.
I look for.
I would never leave beyond me.
Always
Gone. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My boss is here.
It wasn't me. I had nothing to do with that. Yeah, I have a staff. I have a staff of people that help me when we have things that come up and everything. And to have on-site staff, not just yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
On-site,
I was
yeah.
curious about that. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people say, look, I brought this person from here, this person from there. I brought some
Oh.
siblings, and to get my team together.
Oh, we can bring them now.
No.
No, we will not be without. Yeah. So
I got
yeah.
you. I got you. I'm excited. Anything else that you're working on that you'd like to tell us about?
The workshops that are
Workshops.
coming up, yeah.
Okay.
And we're also looking. There's so many things that are coming up.
Yes,
we'll
I'm
have
excited.
Q&A with artists here.
Yes. Okay.
And we'll have book signings and
Excellent.
private screenings for cast. Directors have
Okay.
screenings for cast first, and then
Okay.
this is a great location for that also, just for the cast to see the production
Excellent.
or the movie before it goes to premiere and the whole nine. So it's a great spot for a lot
Excellent.
of different things. So,
All right, we'll take
yeah.
one more break,
Yes,
and we'll be
ma'am.
right back with
Yes,
Beyond
ma'am.
Me.
Welcome. I'm Cynthia.
And I'm Sue.
And we're the gorgeous, brilliant females.
We're back with Beyond Me, the show. I am here with the beautiful, illustrious, what were the other words I was using?
I'll take all of them. I'll take them where I can get it.
Simone Walker Casting. Oh, we were having a good time behind
Yes.
the, is it called behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes.
I think they were taping that as
I don't think-
bloopers. I'm not sure.
It's
That
a
was-
setup, honey.
Oh, it was a setup.
setup,
Is it cameras in?
Yeah.
So I was doing my research. I told you I was going to take all the credit, right?
Yes, uh-huh.
Doing my research, and I came across something that said, wasn't sure what it was, laughing in spite of. Can you tell me, is that a project? Can you tell me a little bit about
Yes,
that?
it's one of the projects that I'm working on. Elaine Hutchison is one of the most phenomenal playwrights that I've ever met.
Okay.
She can take a book. It's very hard to take a book and turn it into a film and turn it into a play or turn it into anything else because it's so much content. So you have to know how to
Yes.
pull out what and make it flow and make it make sense. She is just phenomenal at that. It's a God-given talent that she has, and it's called Laughing in Spite of, and it's a play that I'm serving as stage manager for.
Oh,
so yeah,
nice.
and it's
Fancy.
coming up a stage manager. It's a lot of work, but
Yeah.
it's something else that I do, and I just, anything theater, I just love it.
Yeah.
But it's about a lady who wrote a book about her and her mom's journey as she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Okay.
And how she learned of it, how the family figured it out, and how they tricked her into relocating, which is the best part of it.
I'm gonna relocate to Laurel.
It's funny. Come on to Laurel. But it's a phenomenal stage play, and it'll be happening on June the 1st at Harmony Hall in Fort Washington, Maryland.
Harmony Hall. I
Jackie
think I know
Anderson
where
is
that
is a director. Yes.
Okay, excellent,
Yeah.
excellent.
So yeah. And today, as a matter of fact, this evening,
Okay.
I am filming with Randall Lawrence, another phenomenal director.
Oh, just this evening.
This
You're a
evening,
busy lady.
yes, I am. Busy is good.
Yes.
It's a movie. It's another book that was turned
Okay.
into a movie this time, and it's about a lady who realizes her husband is battling depression, and so I'm playing her, which
You're
is
playing the
I
lady.
am playing Rita Wilcox. She is
Okay.
and it's such an honor to do that.
Yes.
This is my first time doing that.
Okay.
And I just think it's such an honor to do. So yeah, busy is good. Yeah.
Any more? You got any more? Oh, jeez, she is phenomenal.
Yes, actually next week.
Okay. Give it a
Next
flow.
week I will be filming with Antoine T Money. He is filming.
Why does that name sound familiar? I know who you mean.
He's a great guy. He's really a great guy also.
Cassie
I'm
Gady
film-
comes to mind now. Because she talks about him and I see some of the stuff
Yeah,
that he's done.
he's something.
wow,
Yeah,
small
I'm
world.
filming with him next week on his film Back to Zero.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and now the thing about this one is,
Okay.
while we were at the table read, this is a really large cast, and
Yes.
we were at the table read, and he was introducing everybody, and he introduced Mildred Muhammad.
It is
You
a
know who
small
that
world.
is?
I know exactly who that is.
I lost consciousness. I didn't hear anything else.
I know
And
who
I'm
Mildred
sitting at the
Muhammad is.
table
It's a
with all
small
these
world.
people I don't know, and I start to cry because I just felt her reality of dealing with the sniper, the movie, the books,
That
and the whole
is-
9 yards. And I when we took a break, I just had to hug her. I went over there and she said, "It's okay, it's okay." I'm like, "But you went through." It's okay, honey. Calm down.
We don't have a lot of time
Yeah.
for the story I can tell you about
I
Mildred
know.
Muhammad
Oh,
because she
she's
got interviewed by
awesome.
someone else, and I had an opportunity, and I
Yeah.
judged it. I'm like, no, I don't want to interview her because because I was one of the people that did not want to take my children to school because of your husband. And I judged
put
it.
that-
We will
yeah.
talk about that later because I did
Yeah.
judge it, and then the person that did interview her, she will remain nameless at this moment, but did interview her. We got in an argument. We all three of us, we got in an argument about it, not with Mildred, because I don't want to interview her. I don't want to talk to her.
Aw.
And then I felt
She's a
bad
great
after.
lady.
I found out after that. I'm like, but I learned my mistake very quickly.
And we do. We make mistakes.
Yes,
and
I learned it
oftentimes
quickly,
we
yes.
prejudge. Yeah. So
It's a
it's a
small
learning. It
world.
is a small world. It is a small world.
I could talk to you all day, but you're just so busy. And
Yes.
so I'm going to say I know you. Damn,
Yes.
you best believe I'm going to get on Facebook and say I know you. Now, my last question is, because I'm excited to take this tour,
Yes.
because I'm excited to be here, because I feel so important.
Yes.
Do you have any, we talked a little bit about, I feel so important.
You are important.
I am.
You're smart.
You are smart.
You
You
is
is
kind.
kind.
And
You
is
is important. I do that, and people like, something wrong with you.
You're special.
You're special. Oh my gosh.
I've been told that all my life.
Me
And
too.
so I'm here.
Oh gosh, we gotta get drinks. We gotta get drinks and go out and have some appetizers. I have my favorites. Who are your favorite actors and actresses? You have a couple in your head.
Yes,
that you wanna give to-
yes,
Okay.
yes. Diane Carroll is my all-time favorite shero in acting.
Oh.
She, I liked her always because she was so elegant,
Yes.
so classy,
Yes.
and I wanted to be Diane Carroll
Okay.
of the industry. Her mini her.
Okay.
You know, the elegance and so there was roles that I turned down because
Really?
and I always revert back to who she is. I
Yes.
had to break that because it limited me.
Yes.
Although there's still roles I will not take, but I always compared it to who she was.
Right.
And I just absolutely always loved Diane Carroll.
Right.
And my new one is Regina King.
She is phenomenal.
She is just she's professional, and everything that I've seen her work in, she's just brought life to it. From 227, remember?
I'm not that old. Nope.
No,
I'm kidding.
I heard about
remember
it. I heard about it.
I remember that, and I forgot about it.
When she won, I just it was like, oh, that's my sister.
Oh my God, you cried. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I did.
Who's the actress?
Yes, the actress.
An actress. I try to put a spin on it.
Yeah, the actress.
Do you have any men? I have a couple of men. Of course, my favorites are Denzel, and you got your. But I've got a strange favorite that I don't think anybody would agree with, but I love him. You got any males?
I love Don Cheadle. When he he became my favorite when I saw him do Hotel Rwanda.
Didn't you love Hotel Rwanda?
I said I love him.
Okay.
I do. I love him as an actor. Yes, I love him as an actor. You have to make that clear. Disclaimer.
Sometimes he's a little sexy, but it's another whole.
We're not.
I was watching The Fresh Prince, and I forgot that he was on The Fresh Prince.
Oh,
I forgot.
Oh my gosh, was he?
Yes,
I need to pull that up.
He was what Vivian wanted to bring in.
Oh, that's
one of his homeboys.
That's right.
And he kissed. I forgot he was in that.
Yeah. Don Cheadle. Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of favorites. I mean, of course, my black men actors, but one of my favorites for me is Sean Penn.
Yeah,
he had two
He's a
phenomenal
Is.
movies. It was I Am Sam, which is on my favorite list. But what was Mystic River?
Oh yeah, he's a good one. There's a lot of them.
It's so many of them now. I'm so excited. And of course, anything Will Smith
so
is in.
Shiro and
I wanted to be Felicia Rashad, but let's talk about that later.
We'll do that off camera.
I want to thank you because I'm excited to take this tour. I want to thank you for
so
taking
much.
the time
to
speak with myself, Beyond Me, the show, and be here with Clear Productions. And now we are going to take a beautiful tour.
Yes. Don't forget, look me up, SimoneWalker.com, and we're here in Laurel. You can email me through my website, get in contact with me. Let's sit down and talk. Directors, please give me a call. Let's work on some projects. Yes,
call her.
Call me.
It's amazing.
Yes. Just thank you so much for taking this time and giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Can't hug because I just hug later.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. This is Millie in the City, your host for Beyond Me, the show.
DJ, it's like a birthday, 30 seconds, baby, do your thing. My man, go ahead, check it. Gotta give Mike a round of applause, man. Got Howard Hewitt in the building. The second time around, with me in there. Alright, man, it's all right. What's your name, dog? Where you from? Tony from Fort Washington, Maryland, in the building. It's his birthday, y'all. 30 seconds, Tony. Down the birthday soul train. DJ, get it to him.
Millie in the City, your host for Beyond Me, the show, and I'm excited because I get to take a tour of the Simone Walker casting.
Yay.
Thank you, yay! And we're in Laurel, Maryland, because
Maryland.
you want to let people move. It's like
Yes.
Wakanda.
Yes.
No, it's not like
No,
Wakanda,
it's
I'm
not.
kidding.
We have no vibranium, titanium,
You don't have any vibranium?
Right.
Well, this
yeah.
interview's over.
I have-
No, I'm kidding.
no.
So I'm excited. I want to take this tour. So
Yes.
we're in the studio like you want it, like you
Yes.
like it.
Yes.
And where are we right now? Where,
Right
you do
now,
anything right at
we
this
are-
moment?
Right now, we are in front of the offices.
The offices,
The
and you got
operating
the big
offices,
old
yes.
beautiful office. I got
Yes.
you. So
We won't go in.
what? Where are we going next?
Right now, we're going to take a tour, and all this work has been done by me and my business partner.
Okay.
From beginning to end.
Oh
to this is where we
wow,
are.
wow,
Right
wow, wow!
now,
And
we're
so
taking
where are
a-
we now?
We're going into the, and I don't really share bathroom, but you
This
have to
bathroom
see
is
this.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Let's walk in.
Let's
Not just block the toilet.
let's walk in. This
Oh
is-
my gosh, the walls are
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay.
And I love how we melted the mirror into the wall.
You melted the mirror? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very nice sink.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
very sick.
Wash some dishes and that thing. I'm kidding. Oh God, it's nice. So
How
what made
often do you share bathrooms? Yeah. No, okay. But that one we can share.
Gotcha.
This here is the dry hair and makeup room.
the dry? That's what you were
Yes.
speaking of earlier.
Yes, there's no sink, anything, but they
Oh,
have
okay,
the
so-
Hollywood lights and
So this is kind of a touch up if my hair needed a little bit of
styling, yes,
styling and stuff
yes,
like that,
and makeup
and makeup.
and makeup. Yes.
So you have the makeup artist comes in here and
Yes.
they do their thing. Okay,
Yes.
excellent. Love it. It's purple.
Yes.
Anything
My
purple?
favorite color.
Yes, mine too. Mine too.
And
Okay.
this is our voiceover studio.
Oh, I can't wait to get in there. Yes.
Yes. This is our voiceover studio.
Nice. So you see these on, this kind of looks like the one in Empires. It's almost.
It is. It's
Oh,
an actual
see-
voiceover studio.
see,
Yes.
love it.
Yeah.
And so they just,
soundproof.
and it's soundproof and they do everything from
They
the other
do
side.
everything here,
Okay.
and you see through the glass. The engineer sits over there.
Okay, and you got a guitar there.
Yes, because you also can record, small
Things here.
yes.
Okay, excellent. Love that. And I'll follow you.
Follow me. This is, of course, where we engineer, where we do
Okay.
voiceovers.
Okay, so he engineers from there.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is the wonderful photography.
Okay, so this is
This
the
is what we do.
photography, and then you have your green screen. I just learned what that was, so I'm excited about
we
that.
have green screen capabilities, yes, as you can see. And we also do not just in here, but we also do on-site photography as well.
You do on-site photography,
Yes.
so it's just a lot going on in this
It
studio.
is.
It's beautiful.
It is, absolutely, yes.
And you're not your catchphrase. Oh my goodness.
Live your dream.
You live your dream.
Live your dream, yes.
And you came up with that just one day you were talking.
I did. Well, it became my coined phrase because that's what I wanted to help people do.
Live their dream.
Live their dream.
I love it. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
yes.
And I know you have so many projects to do even this evening, next week, and
Yes.
things of that nature. So thank you for taking the time.
Thank
Just
you.
give me a
Thank
tour of
you.
this beautiful studio.
Thank you.
Tell everybody where it is again so they will know.
We are located at 8309 in Laurel, Maryland, Cherry Lane. 8309 Cherry Lane in Laurel, Maryland, yes, in the Laurel Lakes Executive Business Park. And you can reach me at www.simonewalker.com. Go to my website, check out what's going on, send me an email from there, sign up for some workshops, some classes for photography and podcast, the whole 9 yards.
Excellent.
Give me a call.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is Millie in the City with Beyond Me, the show. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.